Hey, what's up, my little TisaTells? How y'all doing today? Well, if you are Robin Roberts, you are saying, where there is my will, baby, there'll be a way. What am I talking about? If you haven't been talking about or following the TJ Holmes and Amy Robach story, let me bring you up to speed. And then we got some new juice because guess what? Both of them are going to stay off the air pending this internal review. If they find out they lied in any way, they are fired. Robin Roberts believes there's reasons to believe that they lied because they lied on her. Also, Amy Robach's co-host on 2020 is also throwing her to the wolves, being like, ugh, get out of here with your stink ways because it's rubbing off on me. And baby, where they do that at? Y'all, let's get into this, but let me bring you up to speed, okay? TJ Holmes and Amy Robach came out with their illicit affair. Now, Amy had left her husband in the summertime. However, TJ Holmes' wife thought they were working things out. She said she was blindsided, so much so that she's the one that blew the lid off of this. She hired a private investigator to follow TJ and Amy after she found an inappropriate birthday card from Amy to TJ. To complicate things, TJ was sleeping with Amy's friend, Good Morning American producer friend, I think her name's Natasha Singh, and he was still messing around with his wife, and the wife and Natasha were both leaning on Amy, asking for advice on what they should do. But get this, Robin Roberts back in 2017 got word from staff that Amy and TJ were even chopping things down in 2017. She confronted them, told them to knock it off. It's not over. Instead of actually saying like, okay, we'll knock it off, TJ and Amy went to Robin's bosses and said, how dare she? We're nothing but friends. How could she ever be so crass? We feel some type of way, and tried to get Robin Roberts in trouble for confronting her. Now, cut to today. They came out with their affair that they were exposed on. Robin Roberts is getting her payback, saying, I know y'all been messing around since 2017. Everybody in the newsroom knows it. ABC at first were like, we don't care about the affair. Robin Roberts stepped up and said, they better be. I want them fired. They tarnished the brand. They're bad for business. ABC pulled them down to see if there's any truth to the rumors that they've been messing around for a minute. Now, here's the thing. People are saying that TJ and Amy, one of them should be fired. I am under the opinion if neither of them did anything wrong, and by anything wrong, I mean had extramarital affairs and lied and used company work thing. If none of them did anything like that, then both of them should stay. But both of them should not stay. Either they both stay or they both get fired. A lot of people want to let Amy off the hook saying, what are you talking about? Amy just had a consenting affair with an adult. Okay, you had a consenting affair with a married man, and TJ might have been sleeping with a lot of people, but Amy, apparently you were sleeping with the person that was sleeping with a lot of people, and you knew he was being messy. But what's more, I don't believe for a second that TJ and Amy's affair happened after she left her husband, and neither does ABC execs. But let's get into the new thing because, baby, woo, this is a good one, right? Now, TMZ is reporting that they are still officially under review. However, ABC's news anchors and execs want no part of TJ Holmes and Amy Robach's drama. See, here's the thing, right? You can get fired. You can't get fired for who you love. But when your relationship causes a scandal that overshadows and tarnishes the reputation of the show, I 100% believe there's something in their employment contracts that say, if you do something to tarnish the reputation, we can fire you. It doesn't matter that ratings are up. Ratings are up because of the spectacle. However, it is tarnishing the image. There can be an argument made. Anyway, they said the TJ Holmes and Amy Robach scandal has become a professional mess. Strong opinions inside ABC News over Good Morning America 3 co-hosts Amy Robach and TJ Holmes' off-screen affair have gone prime time as network execs mull over the anchor's fate amid their scandalous romances. Sources tell Page Six that Amy's 2020 co-anchor David Muir wants no part of the drama. He probably, let's just hope he's not cheating. You know how it is. When somebody gets caught cheating in the friend group, everybody else is like, I don't need to come home and have my man or my woman, whoever, yelling at me, where were you? Oh, y'all hung out. For real, is that how you and TJ roll? What was you and Amy doing talking about the next 2020? You don't want those problems, right? They said he's not having it. He's the face of the evening news and nothing about him ever makes it into the papers. He is very private and no one at ABC likes the way Amy and TJ handled it. Woo! According to another insider, every anchor is upset that TJ and Amy have caused such drama. No one wants to be associated with this, and Amy and David already aren't that close right now. Wouldn't it be funny if David was like, I never liked Amy. She got on my nerves. And now let me use this opportunity to get her out the way so I can get who I really want in that seat. You know how it is when you don't mess with a coworker. You're like, perfect opportunity. Get them out of there and get somebody I like. He's probably telling everybody he knows, get your resumes ready. Just give them to me. I'll slide them too. It's fine. Now get this, right? An ABC News spokesperson told us that the World News Tonight with David Muir said David is focused on work and not any of this. Woo! When they Page 6 reached out to him for comment. The network's initial response was to ignore it. But Amy and TJ didn't follow orders and joked on air about having a great week after their affair was exposed. Now, here's the thing. I know a lot of y'all, not y'all, but I know there's been a lot of cheaters in the comments talking about, who cares? How can you live in a glass house and throw stones? Listen, baby, there's a lot of things you can say about me, but let's move on, right? They said, where is it? Oh, so, but here's the thing. You have to follow orders. If your job tells you, do not talk about this incident, and you go on air and joke about it, that's grounds for terminations. I know everybody's saying, Amy and TJ have a lawsuit. They might. Okay, they said, the network's initial response was to ignore it, but Amy and Robach didn't follow orders. Keep that in mind. Multiple sources told Page 6 that people at the network are very unhappy with the comment. If the decision is to not address it, then don't address it. They put an exclamation point. TJ made light of it on air. Amy's smarter than that, but how else is she supposed to respond? Oh, okay, this is directly from Amy's people, I'm guessing. There have been reports that tension is starting to mount between Amy and TJ, because when they thought they were just going to laugh, have their fun, slip and slide, and then show up to the office the next day, they were all smiles. But now that it looks like someone, maybe both, but someone is getting fired, there are rumors that tension is coming and it's turning into every man for themselves. And I wouldn't be surprised, because at the end of the day, you guys were cheating clandestinely. Now that everybody knows, it probably doesn't even have the same allure. And you know, the kids and the family are looking at them like, oh, really? Amy's daughter used to babysit TJ's kids. That's how intertwined they are. That's how messy this is. They are behaving like two selfish high school students. Could you not even think of your children? Anyway, right? Let's see. How was Amy supposed to respond? Amy is a trained news broadcaster. She could have laughed. She could have smiled. She could have just looked at the camera. She could have did anything. Amy is not new to this game. She is true to this game. Now we're trying to act like Amy's so innocent. What did she do? TJ made a joke. Like, shut up. Anyway, right? We hear Amy also isn't a fan of all the attention the affair is getting, especially after she fought so hard to become co-anchor of 2020. Then why were you walking hand in hand into the studio in front of paparazzi with TJ? Here's the thing. I know a lot of people are trying to cut Amy slack, and I'm not saying that either one of them, but stop turning Amy into a victim. She is not the victim. Now all of a sudden you're a poor, naive girl that got what? TJ forced you to join him arm in arm, laughing, taking paparazzi photos. Again, when you thought there were no repercussions, you were laughing with them. And now you want to sit here and act like, what was I supposed to do? It wasn't me, it was all TJ. You see, TJ, this girl's about to throw you under the bus, and you have nothing but yourself to blame. Anyway, they said she's a serious hard news journalist, then act like it. And this is a major distraction. You started an illicit affair, which I'm sure Robin Roberts thinks spanned it back to 2017. And now you're talking about you're a serious journalist and you're this and you're that. TJ, you better wake up. Amy is about to make you the sacrificial lamb. This is straight from Amy's people, if not her PR. She's basically pleading for her job and saying, you're a serious journalist, baby. You are a willing participant. You were nuzzled up with a married man. And let me tell you something. Amy was good friends with TJ's wife, so you knew they were still together. Amy can't even say, well, he told me they were separated. No, Amy, you were good friends together. She's a serious hard news journalist. You shouldn't have been sleeping with your coworker. And this is a major distraction. I get you love who you love, but everybody knows this is why you do not knowingly date people at work, especially someone that you knew was messy and a cheater. But again, I'm not buying Amy's narrative. Baby, you're messy too. Okay. They said becoming a co-anchor of 2020 was very important to her. She is obsessed with getting that job. Who did you sleep with to get it? Okay, I'm just joking. We don't know if Amy slept her way to the top because it looks like she's just like sleeping with peers, okay? This affair is bringing her down and changing her reputation. The details of their affair created such a diversion that even rival CBS anchor Gail King chimed in, calling it very messy. Again, how is Amy painting herself as the victim? And how are y'all letting her paint herself as the victim? When she thought she was going to get away with it, she was a willing participant. Now, because she's crying her tears of victimization, nah, baby, go on over to this cheater circle. Love is love. Remember, you said you have nothing to be ashamed of. So why now are you saying it wasn't me? Y'all, TJ better start leaking and talking too. But here's the thing, Amy, and I'm 100% certain about this. Y'all been carrying on longer than the summertime. You guys have. Remember when Amy was sitting on the couch making jokes about them both getting finishers? You know, we pick up the pace and, you know, you get behind me, TJ, but I set the pace. And then we're both finishers. And TJ was looking like, yo, you wild for that one. Amy's no victim. Neither is TJ. Whatever's coming down the road, Amy's already trying to do a PR spin, which lets me know there is proof that they were messing around long before she left her husband. And probably there was something with ABC Resources. Y'all, keep an eye on this. Keep an eye on this. But I got to tell you, TJ, you must feel real stupid that you blew up your marriage for a woman that's thrown you under the bus. Y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.